So that was a little piece of a song called Wild Rose by Mike Dowling. It's not a complete song, but just the first pass. I'll put it on YouTube later on, the full version with a lesson. But this was an introduction to a guitar review. It's been a while, I think. And I've done a lot of reviews of my other guitars, but not this one. This one sort of escaped. And it's a guitar I have quite a long time. It was built in 2011. And it's a Grand Concert Triple O made by David Newton of Beaumont, Texas. And I've put his contact information in the video description. He doesn't build on commission anymore, as far as I know, but he still builds and offers those guitars on his Facebook page. I came to know him through a thread on guitars at the Winnie Campbell forum, which is a forum for country blues fanatics, I should say. And what pulled me over was his claim, and justified when in retrospect, that he builds guitars very, very light builds. And indeed, this guitar is so light, as he claims, that it will float if you let it go. And of course, if you compare that with nowadays factory guitars, those are mainly overbuilt, too heavy, just to avoid warranty cases, I suppose. So I contacted him and we agreed on this guitar. And I'll go over the specs. It's a triple O, so it has a 15-inch lower bout. A short scale makes bending very easy. Slotted headstock, vintage Grover tuners. The inlays are Larson Brothers inspired, and David makes well, guitars with very little bling. This is almost exceptional for him. And there's a 45mm nut, excellent for finger picking. Madagascar, Honduras mahogany neck, V-shapes, soft V-shape. And maybe if I know, bang, there it goes. It has a V-joint here, because David believes that making a neck in one piece is a lot of waste of wood, so the V-joint comes in handy. And I'm told that it's even stronger than a one-piece neck. The fretboard is rosewood, that's Madagascar, and it has a 12-inch radius and Martin-style fret wire. The body is made of Honduras mahogany, a really very fine figure. Also the back and sides. The top is red spruce, Adirondack 35, I read in the documentation. And the bridge is also rosewood. You see, it has a split saddle, which was not original. After a couple months of playing, I found that when playing in the key of A, this A and this A were not really, well, the same. You know, a guitar is a compromise, it's never 100% right intonated. But this was a bit too off, especially in the key of A. And so I had a friendly repair person look at it, and he fixed it this way. It's really nicely done. You can't hardly see that a new slot had been made for that extra piece. By the way, for example, a very famous brand, Loden, also works with a split saddle. It's about the only one brand that I know of, but he does it always. The whole guitar was glued with hot hide glue, and finished with a French polish. It sounds a bit rough now after all those years, and I'm not a big cleaner of guitars, but it will do. It is fitted with custom light strings, starts with a 011 and ends with a 52. And it's suitable for all the styles I play, mainly blues of course, and it's very suitable for that. Has a warm sound, but it's still punchy, and it has a very, I'm not sure if they call it headroom, you see that term a lot in guitar reviews. But there's a lot of possibility to give, how should I say, play softly and play loud. It has a lot of dynamics, which I really like about this guitar. I made a playlist in the video description with all the pieces I played on this guitar, so you can enjoy it even more. And I will play a couple pieces. The first will be BJ by Leo Kottke, just to show that it's also capable of playing more contemporary music than blues. And BJ is Leo Kottke's tribute to B.J. Wilson, the drummer of Procol Harem. And he played with Leo on several records. So, B.J. by Leo Kottke. Before I'm going to play B.J., I should mention that it has X-bracing like an old Martin. And there's one thing that David doesn't use, that's curved lining. I can't show it, I think, maybe. He just uses two strips of, I think, mahogany woods, which are glued to the sides at the interior instead of curved lining. Well, there you go. let's end up with a little bit of Lonnie Johnson.